Hey guys, Zoose here. So for this rune page we have a VEIGAR rune page, and we start off with sorcery ARCANE COMET. Of all abilities from sorcery, we most definitely want to take ARCANE COMET. He's going to poke in lane, he's going to poke in team fights, he doesn't have a shield so he can't use the second part of summon Avery. And phase rush, positioning is all about how you use your E and basically what the enemy team is. If it's a Riven, you stay far back. If it's a Yasuo, you stay far back. And you want to position carefully. So phase rush, I doubt you'll get 3 hits even. Usually you're only going to poke with Q or W if W hits, and that's never guaranteed. It's a very slow ability. It can only really be hit when you hit your E. So yeah, definitely the best one. As for the first rune, this is very good for laning. We want to stack that Q, so we need mana, and this is going to allow us to do that. Nullifying Orb, only if you have something that's going to try to burst you. This has actually saved enemy champions that I've tried to kill so many times. This is really good. I haven't used it myself, but I recommend this. If you're up against any AP mage, use this. For this match, I was up against a Yasuo, so I just needed mana. And the ultimate hat, I could have used this, but again, I want to get past that laning phase. Transcendence, this is really good. We really want CDR as fast as possible, and the quicker we get this, the more we start stacking Qs, and we're actually going to get a lot of CDR this game with blue buff as well. It's going to just spike our AP right up, and I actually get to 1000 AP this game within 23 minutes maybe. And Gathering Storm, probably the ultimate scaling rune so far. Nothing scales better than this. Look at that 60-minute, 168 AP. Probably won't get there. Definitely won't get there, but not this game anyway. But that's a very large amount of AP. And the second is precision. Second path, secondary path, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, presence of mind. More mana. I know I keep stressing this, but the more mana I have in lane, the more I can spam. Spam ability has kept me alive so many times. It's let me lane against some of the hardest laners so far. And don't really worry about health as VEIGAR. You get caught, you're dead. Overheal, not useful. None of these are really useful. And Coup de Grace, really good with your ult. Usually want to hit your ult when they're low health. You never want to go for them full health. And this is going to help you do that extra bit of damage, even though it's probably you're going to do so much this game. Well, I'm going to do so much this game, and you'll see it if you try it yourself. And cut down, if they're tanks, sure. There was only one tank, actually 2 tanks. And last stand, we really don't want to have a rune that expects us to be low health for us to use, so we don't want this. And that's a rune page. You're going to see this game, I'm going to get a lot of AP, so let's just get right into the gameplay. Laning with VEIGAR is pretty standard. All you want to do is practice, or not even practice, you just have to hit your Q. You got to last hit minions with your Q. You want to aim to get 2 in a row, and you definitely always want to get the cannons. They offer, I think, 2 points. Also, harassing the enemy champions gives you 1 point, so that's always good. If you can't get CS, always good to harass. So me and Yasuo kind of just like farming for 6 minutes. Got each other low, and my jungler came first. I still had both summoners, and yeah, Nunu got the kill, he deserves it. Just walked into lane, pretty simple. So it's just stacking that Q. That's all you really want to do, and I got a bit of poke off. This guy is just so slippery. But I actually managed to do a lot of damage. Arcane Comet's not the best. He can actually dodge a lot of this, and he's win wall as well. Good old Yasuo. As for all my runes, they're all for scaling, and I even go for a kill. I honestly don't expect to get kills in this lane, but I get it anyway. He kind of just steps over too far, takes way too much harass from me. And yeah, I'm just farming safely, and I mean, I'm getting ganked 3. That's a 3-man gank. Lucky to escape. I need to play some more something. This guy's dodging everything, but I mean, there you go. I've been harassed out of lane by 3 people, so I think Tarek pops up mid too, and I'm just out of there. Can't do anything. And for some reason I think it's our Vayne just kind of a bad attitude. Just didn't want to play, or I don't know. Something to do with Leona, and I don't even know how you can be winning lane so hard and still be angry. So this is an unfortunate game in some ways, but I still get to a lot of AP, which is what I was working on anyway. So don't really care too much about the score. Don't really care about the outcome. Got to practice this champ out. I think Phase Rush is one of the best. Maybe Electrocute. I don't know. I don't even think Electrocute's that good because it's just not guaranteed. I'm able to get kills here and there. Wherever I can work with my team, I'm ready to work with them. I actually get some really strange kills. Like kills that I just shouldn't get, like this one. This is just ridiculous. I don't know. Like, and that play was playing correctly most of the time until then. Yeah, I'm just able to get so many small kills here and there. That windfall's pretty annoying. So even the first guy, I had to wait for that windfall to just... But they're always ready to flash me. Every single time. It happens every single time. Oh, I'm so lucky to escape that. Vayne just saved me right before she died. And of course, that MF wanted me too. She didn't get her ult off. That's pretty sad. So I got really lucky there, but just keeping distant and constantly poking, we're able to actually turn this fight. And like I said, I think the Vayne, she died once and she just kind of left. Something the owner said, I don't know. But these games happen, especially preseason. You can tell by my positioning, just constantly stay away. I have 755 AP by 24 minutes. That's quite good. And yeah, the amount of AP, I haven't had this much AP on a champion for a really long time. I haven't played VEIGAR in a while. Really relaxing to play. Not really much to say about the runes. I mean, most of them made just to scale. The CDR scales, Gathering Storm scales, and I'm excited to get to late game, but unfortunately, you'll see at the end of this video what happens. Pretty sad. Makes me want to cry, but there's nothing I can do. All out of my control. I literally leave for 1 second and disaster. Playing these team fights, kind of scrappy. Yasuo is getting caught, but he's got the backup. If he goes in, he's got backup. He's waiting for the Greg Assault. I have to stay as far back as possible. That Greg Assault comes in. Actually hits me and Vayne. I'm able to just destroy that Yasuo with the amount of AP. And I cannot get close to this Riven. She's so slippery. The second I get close, I'm dead. And I just heal just in case she is able to take out Nunu. It wasn't heal for me, it was more for the Nunu. And this is it. This is the saddest game. You build up 1000 AP. You're ready for a team fight and Nunu gets caught. I mean, I'm here for like just to wave clear. Boom. I should have checked my map. I didn't think my team would die. And then they all just literally just die one after another. I can't even tell. Don't actually know if they're trying to win. And that's... The Taric ult is still there. Hardest thing. Anyway. Was able to use most of the runes actually. Kind of applied to this game. So I'm happy I tried everything out. I think it's really strong. Safe laning. Lots of stacks. Good CDR. And play safe, good positioning, and you'll do well with this champ. Try it out. Let me know how you go. If you have any other better runes, let me know. I'll see you in the next video.